I declare this meeting of the Town of Exeter Historic District Commission open. I am Pam Juddum, and I'm filling in as chairman, and to my right is Julie Gilman from the, among other things, the Select Board, but I won't list all the rest. Here is our planning rep, who is English,
Yep.
Gwen English, and we have a new member. Yes.
Amanda Kelly.
Talk to
Amanda
the
Kelly.
talk to the mic. Tell them who you are.
New member to the HDC, current member of several other committees that
Yep. Okay. Wonderful.
aren't irrelevant right now.
Well, people, we should. So it's a busy time of year. We should do this fairly quickly. And here is this poor man who has been waiting for months. Okay, Mr. Horn.
No.
He owns the beautiful house next to the post office, and you want to fix up the outside.
For the record, can you tell us your name, because you're not Mr. Horn?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I into the mic now?
Yep.
Yes.
My name is Michael Street. I live in Newfields. I work for Jay Horn. Jay Horn owns a management company, so I'm one of his property managers. I manage the office that he owns at 11 Court Street, right behind 28 Front Street. So yeah, Jay just didn't realize he had to be present for this meeting the last time, so that was his mistake. But he showed me what he's looking to do the other day, which is basically, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, he replaced a couple elevations of siding with just in like kind with cedar. He's looking to do more of that. So wherever he hasn't already replaced the cedar clapboards, he wants to do that. And also, he showed me the beveled pine that looks like blocks on the front and side. He wants to replace that with cedar clapboard as well. That's his main. Oh, and then the flat stock white trim that is currently pine. He wants to replace that with an AZAC or similar type product, if that would be acceptable.
Okay.
I'm going to,
Go ahead.
I'm going to move that the application is complete, because the letter really explains what you're doing, and we have all the information on the materials. And then after that, we can ask questions if we have more. So I move to accept the application as complete.
Would either of you like to second that?
Second.
Excellent. All right. So thank you for doing such a
We
very
have to
complete.
take the vote.
And we appreciate that.
Pam.
Now, do we have a
To vote.
vote?
We need to vote.
Vote, yes.
All those in favor?
Aye, thank you.
Okay, excellent. All right, moving right along. Anybody have any questions on whether his materials or what he's planning to do? You've seen the house? Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the
You walk
house.
by it all the time.
Okay, I do have a question. My first question is, why are you removing the front stone-looking block pieces? And
Pine, it's a lot on the lower lower elevations. It's just a very soft wood. It gets damaged very easily, especially if people walk along the right side to pass through to like our parking lot back there where 11 Court Street Condo Association is. And it's just, again, it's pine, so it's just soft wood, and it rots easily and fast. And so he just wants to do the cedar as a more hardy option. And he's not, he was just to do cedar clapboard if possible.
Could you just show, is there a picture in your packet that shows, like I see this, but is that on the, like everything
As far as
below?
where it's located?
Yeah.
So here's the front of the house.
Yep.
This is all cedar shakes right here. But everything else up, like on this side and up here on the right of this big bump out in the front, that's all the beveled pine.
Oh, that's the pine,
Yeah.
okay.
And then there's another picture of the right side of the house. The lower elevation of it is beveled pine as well.
Yeah.
And you can see where it kind of transitions above the first floor windows into the cedar clapboard.
Okay.
Would be
That's
picture
this
right
one.
here. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right.
all right, I'm going to give my opinion. The style of the beveled wood was popular for people to dress up their house. Some houses were made with that intention. Some houses it got added on at a later time. We only have a few examples of it left in town. A couple on Front Street, a couple on High Street. Those are the only ones I regularly observe anyway.
Yep.
And the idea was to make it look like stone, and my houses were, I'm a little more, have a little more
Fancy.
money than you think. And with this house, the detail in the front is so kind of high profile, high end,
Yeah.
that I just say the clapboards won't fit with that look. The side where it's coming up and is fine for change. I think it's just the front that is that's what people saw. And so that's where they wanted to look like, I've got some money to build. And it's called rustication. So I am reluctant to approve the front.
So Julie, you're talking, I'm sorry. You want to go ahead? Go ahead.
Yeah, it was a simple. So Julie, you do think that they can replace with that beveled style block look in a wood that's not pine?
Yeah, it'll probably be a custom job, though.
Okay.
Not necessarily. They've got fancy stuff out there now. You're replacing it with,
It's
If you want to look on my computer, it's a little
Replace-
easier to
Yeah,
see.
so they're talking about replacing.
it's replacing the cedar,
Cedar.
yeah,
Cedar shakes,
Yeah.
and then all of this.
and then all the dentals and
All of it is
the
block.
decorative things are going
Okay.
to stay.
Oh, this
Yep.
was
And the
Really
flat
saying
stock
on
on
the
the windows
Yeah.
around are going to be changed to the AZEK or like,
Yeah, not so much the windows. Like he wants to leave the windows
oh,
Okay.
just the corner
details alone,
boards.
but it's like the trim,
Thank you.
corner
Corner
boards, the fascia, soffit, anything like non-architectural, detail oriented. He wants to change to AZAC.
And soffit, meaning the,
Not the. I guess there is no soffit to be replaced because of the dental up there, but
Yeah, and
like
the
anything
brackets.
that he can anything he can, like, it's mostly the trim, like the corner boards. He specifically like shows the last picture of like something he wouldn't touch, which is like I don't know if I'm using the right word, but like it's a dental molding
brackets.
brackets.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're supposed to
would
look
be-
like the timber. The Victorians did weird things, but the brackets are supposed to were motion or expression of when you built a house, and these are the timbers that are holding up the roof.
Yes. Yeah. But this is a good example of like something he would replace if possible. Is that flat stock? It's
Sure.
Just a flat board.
Yep.
He would replace that with AZAC.
Do you have opinions on that, Julie? On the AZAC? Yeah.
No, if it's just the flat areas,
Yeah.
that's fine. The more high-end trim on
yeah,
On the front?
front is something I would want to
Yeah,
preserve.
yeah.
I'd give you that side that you were talking about that has the beveled wood.
Yep.
And when this kind of thing was done, it usually was just the front. Because then it didn't cost so much to put,
Sure.
put the other.
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem with changing the side.
and you're not really changing it, but I mean, it will still look pretty much the same, unless you're just right up nose to nose. And I can see that it needs to,
Well, that's the side I'm talking about.
yep, I presume so.
Yeah.
So, do either of you have any questions? Or
I don't
comments?
have any questions. I think I agree with Julie, if there's a way to replace what's on the front beveled, that makes sense to me. And if it's expensive and if doing it on the sides is too much financially, like you said, it isn't something you notice unless you're walking along the side of the building. I guess I'd be okay with that.
Is the beveled wood all around the front door?
No,
The-
it's all cedar shakes. I know it's hard to tell because
Yes,
it's such
it's
a
so
dark
dark.
blue.
It's dark.
Yeah, it's a very dark blue building, but no, that's all cedar shakes around those lower windows and that alcove around the front door.
Well, it doesn't tempt me enough. I have to say.
All right.
Well, I think your point is interesting, though, always coming back to, it's an example of the architecture in the town. And the historic district is to maintain that diversity and that feel. And so the front, does that. It's a nice compromise.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
If the beveled wood block look is the way you guys want to go, is it possible, since it's going to be painted all the same color anyway, Jay asked if he could do AZAC paneling that would look like the beveled pine, but it would be an AZAC painted blue, so you wouldn't really know it was not pine, but he just wants to make it last longer. And
Yeah.
Well, if that's an option, then absolutely.
yeah, I mean, he would rather spend less money and go with the clapboards, but he understands that it is an aesthetic that was like a valuable thing way back when, and there's an appeal to it. So he just asked me if that was the way you guys wanted to go, which it sounds like it is, that if he could do the AZAC paneling, that would look just like these pine beveled blocks.
And let me, one other thing is that little addition that's on the, well, if you look at it on the left side, the
Yeah.
one-story one, that has the beveled wood, right?
It does.
That one, I don't have a problem with replacing with the
Clapboard?
Clapboard, yeah.
Okay.
Because you can see from the detail that it came on at a different time.
Yeah.
And it's not the main building, it's sort of like an
Sure,
outdoor
yeah.
side. So I don't think it was ever meant to look like it was stone because it came later.
Just a stylistic question, truly for information. The cedar shakes maybe were changed at some point prior to the HDC existing? Or?
Oh, you mean the beveled wood?
No, the shakes, by the windows. It doesn't seem like it would have been original to have shakes with the beveled wood. It just doesn't seem stylistically like the same house or period.
Well, I don't know when shakes came in, but it was quite a ways back.
I almost wonder if there wasn't enough like surface area to justify trying to get the beveled panels in there. You know, it's such a tight, detailed area.
Yeah, just a curiosity question.
Just a thought.
And then thinking about just the three mixing together, I think it works fine because the clapboards are on the side. So that seems to make sense that accessory building could be different.
If he wanted to do shakes on that left-hand side, could he do that? Just in case he doesn't want to do three different kinds of siding on the front?
What I think, whatever he wants to do there,
Okay.
just identifies it as not part of the main building or part of the same
Yeah.
period of building, and it's much simpler. So
Yeah.
I would recommend clapboards actually.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so how are we going to word this? What, are you making a recommendation?
I'm thinking about it,
Okay,
how to describe this.
yes.
Can I call the that piece to the left just the addition?
Sure.
Pam, do we have pictures of the historic?
You'll have to speak up. I
I
am
know, I
deaf as a
don't.
haddock.
I know, I wondered if you have pictures of this house in at the Historic
Yes, we
Society
do.
that would show what treatment
But
had
no,
been.
it's not like that. We just have a picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the shakes are around the door.
Yes.
Okay. The color's so dark that even though I've been by it, I hadn't ever noticed that.
Yeah,
So
it's like everything under this roof line right here, everything in here is cedar shakes.
And to the left of the, and right of the windows?
Yeah, so that whole thing like bumps out. So that is cedar shakes.
Oh,
and
so the
then
plain-
sides of that bump out, like all around it is the beveled pine.
So the one plane around the windows and up above are all the beveled wood, but within, when you get to the bump outs, that's when it changes to shake.
Yep.
So if, just to clarify, the owner would prefer to do shakes on that addition or not?
He would do whatever you wanted. So
Don't say
if you
that.
wanted
Yeah, don't say that.
clapboard siding over there on that addition, he would do that.
I think if you do clapboards on the addition and, go for it on the right side, you can get rid of the beveled wood.
Yep.
And just go straight clapboards to match the rest of the side.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure that's described as the right side of the building. Okay, I'm writing this out so I can make a coherent motion. Okay. Shall I make a motion? Are you guys
Please.
ready for a motion?
Yes.
Well, I move to approve as appropriate the removal of the beveled wood on the right side of the building to be replaced with clapboards. Why don't we do this in a few motions?
Okay.
So I'll do that one.
Second.
To remove the beveled wood on the right side of the building.
And replace with
Wood,
clapboards to match.
right side of the building and replace it with,
Clapboards.
Cedar clapboards as proposed.
now, wait a minute, are those clapboard, those aren't clapboards, are they? With cedar clapboard, okay? To remove the beveled wood on the right side of the building, and they will know this is facing the building, of course, and replace with cedar clapboards? Okay, all right. Anything else?
Well, let's take them one at a time, because there's too many things.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
So that's that one. I move to approve the trim changes as proposed or as presented.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Remove trim as presented.
Well, remove and replace.
Anything else?
Nope. For that one, I mean, did we vote on it yet?
Yeah, that one's done.
Okay. And then on the left side, the addition, the one-story addition, I move to replace the beveled wood with clapboards.
Okay, on the,
Addition on the left
all
side.
right, on the left side addition, You want to remove
The beveled
beveled wood and replace with,
cedar clapboards. Cedar clapboards.
okay. Replace with, all those in favor?
Aye.
It wasn't seconded yet, so I'll
Okay.
second.
No.
Did anyone second it? No.
Now it is.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, so I think we've
One
done
more.
the whole house now.
No, we haven't
more
done
in
the
the
front.
Okay.
Front.
All right, here's my motion.
Yeah.
Good luck with it.
I am going to move to that the beveled wood remain where it is, in kind or in an alternate material with the same appearance.
That works.
But we just did
That's
that.
the front,
This is the front.
just the front.
Okay.
You did the sides and the addition. I think the one we just did was the addition, right?
That was the little thing on the left, the
Yes.
sticking out part.
Yeah.
Left side addition, all right. So say this again?
I move to approve, no, I move to, let's see. I move that the front elevation should remain in the materials as is. Not done yet. I'm waiting for Pam to catch up.
Front elevation,
Yeah.
remain as is.
Style
Or-
as is.
Yeah, beveled wood as is, or
Or,
in a material in the same pattern.
in the same pattern.
Yeah.
Anybody second that?
Second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
And the alternative material can be like a composite AZAC type material?
Yes.
Okay.
You can write that down there. That was my intention.
Just to make sure, 'cause I
How
don't
I
wanna
was
get
trying to
that wrong.
say it, yeah, it wasn't quite right, but
Say that again?
I think I said any,
You said.
I said any material, so you can just put in, for example, composite materials.
She was broad, so
Okay.
that's.
I just didn't want to
Okay.
misunderstand that.
No.
Okay.
That's it.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
So, well, there's clearly no people wishing to comment. And if they want to send anything in online, they're not going to do it to me, so
And thank Mr. Horn for a complete application. That's what makes it so
it
easy.
does make things go much
I'll let 'em
quicker.
know.
Thank you.
Have a great evening.
All right.
You too.
Thank you.
Have a good holiday.
You as well.
Well, that was quick.
Does cement board come in anything other than clapboards, do you know? And how does that compare in use to AZAC? Do you have any experience with that?
Okay, people, moving right along.
I'll tell you after.
Okay.
Approval of minutes for October the 16th. Did anybody get to read these?
I wasn't here, so I'll have to abstain.
Oh,
Was I here?
did you have
Oh, I
that?
was-
Yeah, I have it.
You got it all. Okay. There's some very awkward spots here. On page 2. The second paragraph. Kevin said, and the hinged windows will work the same as the other ones, and they will push out. Okay, now,
Well,
try to make that sentence make sense. It's
Take
going
out
to
the
say
and.
something like, Kevin said, will the hinged windows work the same as the other ones? And will they push out? Heather said yes.
yeah.
And then the 2 paragraphs down from that. Julie asked if the windows were set in like the current ones, like the glass block is right now. I'm sure Julie never said anything that ungrammatical.
I might have, but I would change the set in to inset.
Julie asked if the windows were set in the glass block as the current ones are now. Okay?
To inset the,
In the glass block. If we're,
the windows were inset.
Set in like
and
the
then-
current ones, like the.
windows
That
were
makes-
inset, you can say that.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
that's what I meant.
I know. Okay. Anybody decide to kind anything else?
I'm reading as we're sitting here. Okay. I'm good.
I move to approve the minutes of October 16th as presented, or as amended, sorry.
Second? I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Very good. And we had a Barrett group? I don't see any Barrett group.
No, it was all okay a month ago.
All right. Does anybody have anything else they would like to bring up? Anything relevant they would like to bring up?
Well, if you're interested, there's a, the Wolfboro Heritage Commission is holding a conference with the Preservation Alliance, sort of like what we did here, and we're all invited. It's in Wolfboro on Christmas Eve.
Oh, yeah, we're all gonna ride right up there.
Wow, they were thinking.
Yeah, and then the snow date is
New Year's Eve. Is it really? Wow.
So, I'm
Okay.
popping right up there. Yep.
Well, they obviously want to do something in secret, and that's how you do it.
No, I don't think they wanted it in secret. They were a couple of the people from their Heritage Commission were here back in October, and they really enjoyed it and want to bring the word north. So they asked me to be a speaker, and I said, it's Christmas Eve.
Oh, well.
2 days before Christmas would be okay. But
Christmas
I'm
Eve.
afraid I
Wow.
will be busy elsewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's very kind of them to ask.
I did respond and say, it's
Anything else?
not a hard no, but pretty much no. Nope, that's it. I'm sorry we didn't have our consultant here. Show us their progress.
Well, welcome to the board. It's wonderful to have another member.
Yeah, what a good one. Well, I move
Okay.
to adjourn.
And that is non-negotiable, so the meeting is hereby adjourned.
Thank you for tuning in to Exeter TV. Exeter TV is the town's public and government access channels, available on Comcast Channels 6 and 22. Channel 6 is your channel. If you have an idea for a program, want to host your own talk show, or submit a film, we're here to get your content on television. On Channel 22, we bring you live and replay coverage of government meetings and other town updates. A third channel, Blue Hawk Media, is operated by SAU 16 and can be found on Channel 8, with all your school sports, events, and meetings. You can watch Exeter TV online at exeternh.tv, Apple TV, and on Roku. Find us on social media for extra content. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell to get notified about live streams and new content. Tune in to our platforms every other Friday to watch the Exeter Biweekly Report, with recaps of recent events, updates from town departments, and messages from nonprofits in your area. If you head to our website, exeternh.tv, We invite you to sign up to our newsletter to receive monthly updates about new content, upcoming meetings, and more. We'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch Exeter TV and hope that you tune in to our other content as well.